Hello, fellow fan geeks. It's your fangirl, Tally, and today we are jumping into a new Buffy Season 6 behind the scenes of Once More with Feeling. Now, we're not there yet, but if you don't know this episode, just go watch it, because it's worth it to see it alone. It's that awesome. It literally, I own the soundtrack. It's on every platform. I bought it. I had it on MP3. I had it on playlist after playlist. I own constant. It's that good.
Action!
Am I babbling a lot?
All the words. I love that they all sang their songs too, guys.
I always say never make a musical because there's too much work. Because it would have to be a full score. That would take months to write. I never took more than 2 weeks off for the first 5 years. So
True.
that was the only reason. You know, from day one, I wanted to make a musical. And the show's so musical. It's so over the top. It's so overwrought emotionally. Everybody feels like they're about to listen to the song anyway. So it's so logical.
The prior season, he had mentioned, I want to do a musical. And our reaction was, sure, yes, absolutely, oh, whatever
Sure
you want.
you do.
Yeah. Then we came back off hiatus and just walked into my office and put a script on the desk, which was a rarity in itself because this was episode 7. And also a CD. And I said, what's that? And he said, oh, this is the musical. Well, he had written the script, he had written the music, he had orchestrated the music, he'd played the music, and he and Kai had sung everything. So there was the complete package sitting on my desk, which was mind-boggling.
Wait. What? Guys, my mind is blown. I'm sorry. He walked in from hiatus with a script, a score, a CD, lyrics. Oh my God. There's a level of genius there I can't comprehend. I am stunned. I can only imagine being that creative and that talented. Can you imagine, guys? What would you do with that kind of creativity, with that kind of talent? Tell me below, what would you do with that? I mean, could you imagine just having that kind of just juice? Wow. Okay.
I go out and fight the fight. Still I always feel the strangest estrangement. Nothing here is real, nothing here is right.
I'm making shows of trading blows, just hoping no one knows.
I think let's just lose the second punch and go right for the spin.
Nothing here is real, nothing here is right. I've been making shows of trading blows, just hoping no one knows. But I've been going through the motions.
What I want to do is just have him on a tramp so you can just do the going through the motions. Alright, please. Playback.
Just hoping no one knows. But I've been going through the motions, walking through the park. Nothing seems to penetrate. But I've been going through the motions, walking through the part. Nothing seems to penetrate my heart.
she punches you and you literally go like that. She ain't got that swing. Boom, boom. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so choreography fine. This fight just doesn't mean a thing.
She ain't got that swing, Cole.
Oh,
Yes.
just doesn't mean a thing.
She ain't got that swing.
Thanks for noticing.
Down she is, and we'll shoot over her as we see the two vampire, one vampire and the other vampire. You and the demon and the other vampire will all come in, sort of like this, come into frame. She does pretty well, blah, 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 this sort of thing.
She's pretty well with things from hell, but lately we can tell that she's just going through the motions. Faking it somehow. She's not.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do the cash one, which is just literally stalking walks. It doesn't matter which feet are on. She looks very well with the and right and left and front. Then right and left and front and a pose and go through the same pose.
She's pretty well with fiends from hell, but lately we can tell that she's just going through the motions. Somehow, she's not even half the girl she. Oh.
This is one where I'd like to have.
That is
to be able
really fun
see
to sing
the Buffy
when you're
is there, so I
driving.
tie in the magic box and stuff. I'll be pretty wide out, but I have a feeling.
She comes out the front door, literally,
Yes,
though, onto the
but
street.
she's like leaning out like this. It starts on his face, comes out his shirt with the mustard, and then that he would have people lined up, like, and trying to like pool balls, and they would all fan out their shirts one by one, and then there would be people in the middle doing this, maybe a couple of people finishing cartwheels in front of him, kind of thing, like that. Big finish.
Buffy looked outside, and now we have the mustard number, which is the first thing we film on Monday with our 20 dancers.
Okay, mustard is really brief, but I know that you want some people.
Yes.
Do you know how many?
Let's see, pull back. I was thinking.
It's like a
there'd be
lot,
probably
if I
like
remember
20
correctly.
people
They had like a
frame.
street.
20
The
people.
two of them might do some like cartwheel thing into frame, but then most of them are just like holding out their shirts.
Right.
and going like
because
this.
you could, yeah, because it's a finale moment. But I mean, you could do if any of them if more have shirts and things like that. I mean, you could do things like
Right.
you
Yeah,
can
well, I
create,
imagine they
you
would
can
fan
create a
out, they
visual,
would all
yeah,
come out.
you can create a good
Yeah,
visual
right.
with all of the. I mean, you
Yeah.
use the shirts as something more than shirts.
So everybody on my side are going to go opposite of him. You're crossing left foot in front. Up.
So got 2, 3, the mustard.
They got
I remember seeing that and I was just like, what are they doing? What?
7, 8.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Got
3, 4.
mustard.
Nice. Yay!
See, I just come here to lip sync.
They got the mustard.
What's Allie doing?
I know the kind of things James sings. He's like kind of a rockabilly. I sing, depressing songs by Bruce Springsteen and Tom Waits about somebody who probably did crime and probably is going to jail. So I knew the kind of sound I wanted him to have, and then sort of meshes with Spike, the bad boy voice.
Many years ago, you can make me feel like it isn't so.
James' real voice is so strange. But he is the sweetest guy ever, guys. When I met him, he was adorable. We have Baby Chan with us.
Buffy, and it's basically saying, I got a thing for you, and you're just hanging out with me because you can't talk to your friends about your problems, but you don't really care about me, so get the hell out of my crypt.
Right?
But please don't go.
But please don't go.
You're scared, ashamed of what you feel. You can't tell the ones you love, you know they couldn't deal. But whisper in the dead man's ear, it doesn't make you real.
vocalization, tone-wise, everything happy, 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 beautiful and pretty. The only thing I would say to you is, but whisper in a dead man's ear instead of whisper it in a dead man's ear, just so it was.
Whisper in a dead man's ear.
How are we doing?
You're scared, ashamed of what you feel. And you can't tell the ones you love, you know they couldn't deal. Whisper in a dead man's ear, it doesn't make it real. That's great, but I don't want to play. 'Cause being with you touches me more than I can say. Since I'm only dead to you, I'm saying stay away. Let me rest in peace.
This is for the plate, for the green screen, for your more. I wanted to see a basic, get a reference of what you're going to do.
Saturday I was at a birthday party. I had taken a new medication I started, and one of the side effects is
like, oh, you scared them with your van face.
seizures, for those
so
who
that I get a
are
more.
prone to
I
them,
see that you did it on
and
screen.
had a very bad seizure, and did face first out of chair with a chair,
And let me rest
and
in peace.
the
Let me
result.
get some sleep.
Don't worry, we had went to the ER, CAT scans, x-rays, no fracture, concussions or bleeds,
Slow down a tiny bit so
just
I
some
get
bruising and
Okay.
embarrassment, and sore muscles and the like. But I'm okay. I'm not taking that medicine anymore.
Reload B camera, please.
I can lay my body down, but I can't find my sweet release. Let me rest in peace.
A lot of our actors spent evenings, weekends even, learning to sing, learning to dance, what have you. It was a very
It's true.
hard situation
I
for
heard
them.
that when they first put this out, they put so much time into this one episode, hours and hours and hours. A couple of them were very talented singers. A couple of them had no business in front of the microphone.
Really, as a whole, perfect.
This is the best part of rehearsal.
Okay.
The part where they finally get air conditioning.
If Joss wants to cut away to more stuff with you guys dancing while she's singing and stuff like that, literally all we'll just do is step touchy stuff in the background with you guys doing things like that. You know what I mean?
And playback.
That's the song you don't get to rehearse, and every single verse.
I didn't watch much of season 6, not gonna lie. When they switched stations, it started to drift pretty bad. But you did see this. I had to tune in for this.
Like this pen, and this office, and this number, it is
That was good.
Lift it up, and you're right, point your toe. Good. Then you bring it around, think going up with your knee, bring it around, head, turn this way. Then leg goes over and open, perfect. And it's so much easier on the table, just so you know, because you don't have to get yourself all the way up. Just pop off. Good. Bring it around. Turn. Point your feet. And 6, 7, and back.
Wow.
Back. Up, 7. No. Turn.
so creepy. Oh, I forgot how good they were at being creepy on the show with their bad guys.
Good.
Wow.
Thanks for rehearsal. Yeah, it's 8:30. It's our fourth shot of the day.
Very nice. We got one shot before lunch. Who can brag that? Hey, you know, on a big
Scheduling is a nightmare because Buffy customarily takes 8 days plus second unit. We always have scheduling problems on something as complicated as Buffy. This just was infinitely more complicated than a normal Buffy.
Hey. What? I've never done this before, you know that. And the beats, I prepared, but it's like, with our song, it's at the end, it's like a 3 or 4 count, and then it goes to like a 3 count, and then like a 2. It's just gonna then. Sure.
Oh, I'll never tell.
She pleases. She eats these skeezy cheeses that I can't describe.
Talkie breezes, sorry.
She doesn't know what pleases.
Their song was an interesting one, that's for sure.
He snores.
She wheezes.
Say how's again, he freezes.
She eats these skeezy cheeses that I can't describe.
I talk, he breezes.
She doesn't know what pleases.
His penis got diseases from a shoe mosh try.
The line gets kind of scary.
So, like, if you're aware, you're like, so, Matt, and you're like, Matt Wizards. Okay? About, okay, 2 cameras.
Like she thinks I'm ordinary.
Like it's all just temporary.
Like her toes are kind of hairy, but it's all very well, 'cause God knows I'll never tell.
When things get rough, he just hides behind his Buffy. Now look, he's getting huffy, 'cause he knows that I know.
She clings, she's needy.
When things get rough, he just hides behind his Buffy. Now look, he's getting huffy, 'cause he knows that I know.
She clings, she's needy, she's also really greedy. She never.
His eyes are beating.
This is my verse, hello.
Look at me, here's the crazy.
I think I'd probably give myself a heart attack if I started dancing like that. Either that or editor hubby would lay me down on the floor on my side thinking I was starting to have another seizure.
Wait, do I not say that?
No, let's
I just say you know.
go same place. You know, he says you're quite the charmer, you say my knight in armor. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
You know you're quite the charmer. Am I crazy?
Am I dreaming?
Am I marrying a demon? We could really put the beam of a bit of a bomb. I'll never tell. Am I crazy?
Am I dreaming?
Am I marrying a demon? We could really raise the matter. So thank God I'll never tell.
I swear that I'll never tell.
Missed that one. I'll never tell. I think the session's over. Thank you, people, for coming.
That's a wrap.
So they're talking about each other, and now Tara begins to sing Under Your Spell.
Amber's has a very lyrical, heavenly quality to her voice. I knew she was going to get the big love song.
That's right.
I lived my life in shadow, never the sun on my face.
It's such
It's about
a beautiful
her love
voice.
for Willow and how she never thought she'd find somebody, and here she found this amazing person, and she's become such an amazing person because of meeting this other person, and she thinks that it's because of Willow that she's become this more secure, together, happier person.
They were really looking at me?
And you can't imagine what they see in you.
I know exactly what they see in me. You.
And it is, you know? She wasn't like that before, and so she's talking about, I'm under your spell. When I'm with you, I'm this amazing person. I'm everything that you know, I can be because you make me that way. Just being around you makes me a better person. I think that she's got this amazing character arc just in the one episode with her song. She starts out feeling really positive about everything, and then in the end realizing that, you know, all this great, wonderful stuff. Life doesn't work that way. It can't be wonderful and perfect all the time. It's got to have its ups and downs, its flaws.
You worked so well. Finally, I knew. That was terrible.
Finally, you knew. She's really
Look what Kelly rigged up in wardrobe. It's a bra strap that she sewed on the back of my shoe because it wasn't staying on. Now it stays on.
That is clever as heck.
I was always a fan of Hinton Battle. When I was in New York, they had opened The Wiz, and it's the first time I ever saw Hinton Battle, and I saw The Wiz probably 3-4 times.
Thank you for coming and doing this for us.
Sure, man. I like being a demon.
I like being a demon.
Don't we all? And I'm one in everyday life, you know. I don't even have the prosthetic on.
All right. Why you run away? Don't you like my style? Why don't you come and play? I guarantee you a great big smile.
This really was such a it's an incredibly awesome episode, but at the same time, it's just so cheese-tastic. Does that make sense, guys?
Keep that. Various incarnations this guy went through. This is the final decided upon deal.
The biggest challenge, obviously, was that Hinton Battle, who plays Sweet, would obviously be singing and dancing. Been in the business a long time, never actually worn prosthetics, Hinton, which was a big surprise to me. He was pretty gung-ho, though. I was fortunate to have a good subject. From day one, Joss said, you know, this guy, he can't just be a demon and he can't just be a guy. He has to be sweet. He has to be slick. It takes a lot to really stretch and pull what we call the cowl, which is what he's wearing now, sort of the basis for everything. It takes a lot to get that in the exact position to align with the face piece, because if they're off any whatsoever, the two sculptures won't meet up and it'll look very artificial.
This is the fast way to put it on, but it's also the dangerous way. Dangerous in terms of me getting it on right, because I have to pretty much nail it the first time. I'm putting glue on his face and on the back of the piece, and I've got to pretty much plunk it on right in the exact position the first time. But kind of running behind, so we want to make sure we do it fast.
Don't try this at home, please.
I've got a theory that it's a demon, a dancing demon.
Something is right there.
I've got a theory, some kid is dreaming, and we're all stuck inside his wacky Broadway nightmare.
I've got a theory, we should work this out.
Now, the minions I thought were very, very creepy. They were actually done not by us, but by a company called Harlow Effects.
How you feeling?
Oh, good.
Those
the
are
heads were actually made of fiberglass, which is, and they had all these animatronics inside.
We're gonna match the back of these heads, so keep out whatever you're doing, and I'm gonna send the next guy over. There's a little bit of fiberglass that's hanging down from the back to there, so if you just want to touch that up to kind of match it, that'd be great.
Ready and action! Guys!
This is called a microphone.
This is called a microphone. This is a nice microphone.
And you're the singer.
I'm the singer. What song are we doing first?
I think we should do standing.
Standing comes. It's about 2/3 of the way through the show.
Anthony Head's voice is
Giles having
chocolate covered.
watched Buffy. finding
I
it
don't
difficult
know,
to stand on their own 2 feet,
caramel
finding it difficult to
like
function.
velvet and silk and
Giles
just
comes to the
delicious.
conclusion, whether right or wrong, that he's actually
It's sexy. That's what it is.
standing in her way.
His singing voice is sexy.
That great parent thing of I can't fight my kids' battles or my kid will never grow up. And so that's what the song became about. And as soon as I understood that, you know, it really fell into place quickly. This is one of the first songs I wrote.
Wow. Percussion, dude.
It's one of those things of, you know, loving somebody so much and wanting them to succeed that you actually decide to step back and allow them to do their thing.
That's a difficult one.
And it's beautiful. It's a beautiful song.
You're not ready for the world outside. You keep pretending, but you just can't hide. I know I said that I'd be standing by your side.
Knife throwing. Okay, obviously, first couple, stunt. Now, do our stunt women actually deflect knives, or do we just always CGI those?
We always CGI those.
So which means we don't need a stunt gal for any of that stuff. Well, they like rubber knives. I don't think we're throwing real knives at them. They're hard to find. You kill one, it's like weeks before you find another one.
Wow. That's the reason.
Your path's unbeaten, and it's all.
I wanted to do the musical, besides the fact that I always wanted to do the musical, or any musical, was hearing a certain pompous British guy singing at my house, and then him getting everybody else to sing, and James and Amber and all the people who were hanging out, and realizing I got a bunch of great voices in my
Right?
cast.
He really, really does. There's a ton of talent on his cast. He does.
So, you know, making
He had one of the most talented, fantastic casts. And Buffy came together.
Your path's unbeaten, and it's all uphill. And you can meet it, but you never will. And I'm the reason that you're standing still.
God, guys, I can't wait for us to get to this episode now. Are you excited?
I wish I could say the right words to lead you through this land. Wish I could play the father and take you by the hand. Wish I could stay, but now I understand. I'm standing in the way.
You're up on stage. So what's going to happen is we're going to have a few cuts. We'll see her with you guys in the background as she starts down the steps.
Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here?
And then everybody starts folding in. And what I need to do is for all of you to form a diagonal.
Why is the path unclear?
Oh, guys.
When we know home is near.
Understand, we'll go hand in hand.
Understand, we'll go hand in hand, but we'll walk alone in fear.
Tell me,
where do we go from here?
I remember this song being very poignant for me at one point in time.
The end of here. When do the trumpets cheer?
I think I stopped watching this around the same time things were changing in my life drastically.
Where do we go from here?
Oh, God damn it, blah, blah, blah.
It does.
Now you get the
So
behind the
crazy,
scenes.
you
Behind
know,
the scenes ugliness.
to have that happening all at the same time. I don't know. What do you guys think? Were you excited about it? Did you enjoy it? Can you wait to get to season 6 and watch that episode with me? I'm freaking out about it. I can't wait. All right, guys. Remember to give this a thumbs up if you haven't already. And if you're not a fan geek, please remember to subscribe to our channel. Remember to hit that notification bell so that you know every time we drop a new video. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.